After a lull for close to a month, chess returns in grand style with the Freestyle chess tournament in Paris. The field that has been assembled for Paris Freestyle chess is legendary. Now, the one person who will be under the scanner is Gukesh, the world chess champion. Because he is going to be in a field that has so many big names, and looking at his previous performance in Wesenhaus, where he finished at the bottom in that pile of knockout players, it's going to be very, very difficult for him. Now, if you want to look at the mental psychological games, have already begun off the board, with Magnus Carlsen and Fabiano Caruana having a rather light-hearted discussion about what they look forward in the freestyle chess tournament. The question was posed as to who will struggle. Carlsen has made it abundantly clear that these are the guys who will struggle in Paris freestyle chess. Everyone's at risk. But Gukesh, Niemann, that's Hans Niemann, Vincent Khemer, Maxime Vachier-Lagrave, and Vidit Gujarati on paper, they are going to struggle a bit. Now, as far as Gukesh is concerned, agreed. Wesenhaus, he finished at the bottom of the pile, and that is why it wasn't great for him. As a world champion, all the targets, all the courts, all the barbs will be directed at him with every passing tournament, and that is why chess is such a brutal game. To stay on top, you have to beat the best, and nothing gets bigger than this field. Hans Niemann, we know the history that Hans Niemann and Magnus Carlsen have. Vincent Khemer, surprisingly, Vincent Khemer won Wesenhaus, but Carlsen reckons he will struggle because he believes he's not that consistent. Maxime Vachier-Lagrave, Vidit, we know that Vidit is coming back after 2 to 3 months, and that's why he might be slightly rusty, but he can also be fresh. So these are the guys who Magnus Carlsen believes they will struggle. Fabiano Caruana, though, had a very hilarious take on it. But Vidit is on his honeymoon, right? Because that is the trend now. Now, what has happened? Vidit got married a couple of days back. But if he has to go for a honeymoon destination, it has to be Paris, because he's going to participate in the freestyle chess tournament. Because of his wedding, he didn't play Tata Steel. He didn't play Wesenhaus. So he's playing in Paris. So that is his honeymoon destination. Fabiano Caruana hilariously remarked, but he's on his honeymoon. What is the data on playing on honeymoon? That's what Fabiano Caruana asked Magnus Carlsen. And Magnus Carlsen replied, I haven't tried yet. I think he, Vidit, should be all right. He's very happy, in a good spirit. Which is why, if you're out of the chessboard for 2 to 3 months, but then you had a very, very good personal thing that has happened to you, then you might do well on your comeback. Fresh, focused, totally now having a new start. This is what is going to be very, very important. Why does he not rate Vincent Khemer, who helped Gukesh win the World Chess Championship and also win Wesenhaus? He said, look at Vincent. He won the last tournament. There is a chance that he could be out. Getting through this field, not being bottom 4 here in rapid, is tough. Now, imagine freestyle chess. One part is classical, the other part is rapid. And then it's classical. The constant shifts with a random backfile, that is the major problem that freestyle has, and not many people are going to adapt to it. And look at the field. This is as star-studded as it can get, in addition to Norway chess, which will happen in June. Because look at the names. Magnus Carlsen, the greatest, irrespective of what anybody says, the greatest player that we have ever had. Fabiano Caruana, he slid down, he's number 5. So he will want a point to prove. Hikaru Nakamura, the only other player who's there in the 2800 ELO, but he's got his own tussles with FIDE. Arjun Erigaisi, another guy who could prosper in freestyle chess. Gukesh, the world champion. Richard Rappert. Now remember, prior to this field announcement, Alireza Firouzja was going to be part of it, but Alireza Firouzja withdrew. Richard Rappert is in. Vincent Khemer, Praggnanandhaa. So 1, 2, 3 for Indians in this field, and there is a 4th one, Vidit Gujarati. Then you've got Jan Nepomniachtchi, Maxime Vachier-Lagrave, Hans Niemann. Hans Niemann will have that drama that is there with him. So that is going to be blockbuster. And Vidit Gujarati coming back after 2-3 months. So what a field it is. the top 10 guys in freestyle chess. It's going to be superb from April 7th to April 14th. You're going to see plenty of action. The chess world resumes in a big way with April. Then you've got Norway chess in June. Then you've got the Chess World Cup. And you're going to build up to the candidates in 2026. So thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.